Hello children, we are going to solve question number 31 which is based on that aeroplane speed and speed, distance and time. Okay, so before question number 31 you must go through my that video in which I have solved question number 29 where I have given a little bit concept about speed, distance and time, and very soon I am going to make a proper video regarding the concept of these things. Uh, let's see what is given in question. An aeroplane flies 1680 km with a headwind in 3.5 hours. On the return trip with same wind blowing, the plane take 3 hours. Find the plane's air speed and the wind speed. Now I hope you understood why I have told you to watch this video in which I have solved question number 29, because children, there I have told you something about upstream and downstream. Same concept will work here. Okay, we can't use the word upstream and downstream because we are talking about aeroplane, but the concept is same. If the direction of movement of aeroplane and wind is same, then the speed will increase, because speed of wind also support aeroplane to move easily in the same direction. But if this movement of or the flow of air is just in opposite direction or in reverse direction of the movement of the aeroplane, then the speed of aeroplane will decrease. Same thing we have learned about upstream and downstream, so we are going to use that concept here. So let's see how I have solved the sum. I'm going to explain you. First of all, I have noted all the given things. I have written that total distance covered, that was 1680 kilometer, 1680 kilometer. Time taken by aeroplane to cover this distance with a headwind is equals to 3 hours. When the direction of wind and the direction of movement of aeroplane both were same, then the time taken by aeroplane to cover this distance is equals to 3 hours. Okay, but in reverse what happened, it took 3.5 hours. So I have noted it as T1. Okay, time taken by aeroplane to cover same distance but in reverse direction of flow of wind is equals to T2, that is equal to 3.5 hours. Okay, and what we have assumed, we assume that speed of aeroplane is equals to x kilometer per hour and speed of wind is equals to y kilometer per hour. So when we will support that aeroplane and wind both were in same direction, so we will write x plus y, because naturally the resultant speed of aeroplane will increase because speed of wind also support his movement. And when you will see that the direction of aeroplane is in reverse direction, it means speed of wind oppose the movement of aeroplane, so the resultant speed of aeroplane become x minus y, right? So same thing I have written here. Speed of aeroplane in same direction of wind is equals to x plus y kilometer per hour, and speed of aeroplane in opposite direction of wind is equals to x minus y kilometer per hour. Already I have explained you, so we will proceed. According to the question, speed is equals to distance upon time. That is the formula. This is not given in question, we knew that this is the formula, okay, which mostly we are using in physics. So when we know that speed is equals to distance upon time, so what was the distance covered? That was 1680. What was the timing in first condition? 3.5 hours. So when the timing will increase, when the speed of wind opposed speed of aeroplane, naturally this is x minus y, so we'll write x minus y is equals to 1680 upon 3.5. This will be our first equation. And what is the second condition? Same formula. Second condition is that time took less than previous one, so distance was same, timing was 3 hours, and here why time would decrease? Because speed of wind also support the speed of aeroplane. Okay, so here is x plus y is equals to 1680 upon 3. Now with the help of these, here is your main thing completed. If your both the equations are correct, then only you are going to reach to get your correct answer. Okay, so this is the main part. With the help of the statement word problems, we got these data and these equation. Now after this we have to solve only the sum. So I'm going to do that. First of all, we have cancelled these equation 1 and 2. You see here, I have copied the equation 1 here and equation 2 here. This is equation 2 and this is equation 1. So x minus y is equals to 16800 upon 3.5, decimal removed, and here is 0, so 35 into 480 is 160,800. So I have written x minus y is equals to 480. This is the final equation. first equation. That is third modified equation. First equation modified and became like this. Similarly, we have solved this one also. X plus y is equals to 1680 by 3, and we can reduce it by dividing with the help of 3. This 560, so this is x plus y is equals to 560. Now we are having two simple equation, linear equation. We will use it to solve the equation. Y is with minus, y is with plus, so we will add the equation 3 and 4. We added, y cancelled. 2x is equals to what? 1040. So x is equals to 520. Now what? Now substituting the value of x in equation 4. This was equation 4. X plus y is equals to 560. In place of x we have written 520. Now y is equals to 560 minus 20 is equals to 40. So we are having both the answers, x and y. So we have written, therefore x is equals to 520 km per hour. And what was x? This is speed of aeroplane which we have assumed. And what is y? Y is 40 km per hour. This is speed of wind. And thus your answer is over.